Yeah, boy.
This is Galen Mysteries. This is a new session. Session 0.
Word.
You guys can move your characters around.
Yes,
All
I'm
that,
playing
everything's fine.
Miku,
Dude.
who is Francesca's brother.
Who's
Your-
Francesca?
Your macros are all
Me.
working.
Who's me?
You are me and I am you, and you he is he.
Persona now. God, now I'm a Persona character. Anyways.
You guys all realize that you don't remember what's going on. You don't know what's going on around you entirely. Like, you look around and you see just nothing but a plane of dark shadows. And you look closer and you see that it's mostly people walking around you.
Jacob, you're breathing on your mic just a little bit.
Sorry.
People walking all around you. You don't know where you're at exactly. You don't remember how you got there.
Can I attack the shadows?
Sure.
Great. Must have drunken too much again.
Jacob, you attack the shadows, but your weapon just goes right.
I attack.
And they
the
don't even
darkness.
pay any mind to you whatsoever.
I
They
keep
just
I keep smashing at the darkness. I'm attacking the
Occasionally,
darkness.
one will pass by and turn and look in your direction, but it will, after 3 seconds or so, it'll just continue moving on, as if, you know.
Wait, so we're literally
have
like
more important
somewhere
things.
surrounded by shadows?
You feel a strange sense of existence. You don't know what to make of this. Are you in a realm? You don't know where you're at. You just see the swirling darkness around you. Seemingly familiar shapes of people rush past you hurriedly. You hear laughter, conversation, and coupled with various sounds of day-to-day life. These people, these shadows are busy doing something. You guys aren't even there to them.
I don't know if I'm in a dream or not. Maybe I should walk around.
Can we see each other?
Yes, you guys can all see each other.
I have no idea who these two weirdos are.
Boy!
I'm looking at the two girls and I say, "Can you see me?"
What the fuck are you talking about? Of course we can see you.
Did any of you two bring me here? Because I have no idea where this is, and I was asleep in my room, and now this is happening.
And who the fuck are you?
What's your
Rough
name
way to
first?
speak to a little girl.
Yeah. She's not little, she's
Well-
17.
Who
She
the
looks
fuck
like
are
a...
you, kid?
You
Who are
might be
you?
the big boy, but you've got a name, don't you?
I'm a girl.
I'm going to imitate in her voice, like, "Who are you?"
What he said. Who are you? And for that matter, who are you? I don't know what's going on.
What is this place? We're just like hovering in darkness.
I think we're
Yes,
standing
you're
in dark.
hovering in darkness. You're hovering. You don't see exactly what's on the ground. The ground is unfamiliar to you. It's just dark. Your feet are, of course, touching it. You're able to walk in it, but it's just swirling images of people walking all around you. And
Frankie,
you notice. Oh, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, I guess Frankie would just like toss her hair aside and like investigate herself, be like, I'm not naked, am I? Is this a dream? Like,
Oh yeah, do
You
I have
seem
my
to
mask
all
on?
Yeah, you have all of your stuff on.
Okay.
But you notice that little motes of light are starting to appear around you. You don't know how exactly they're coming about, but they're just popping up.
Oh my.
I attacked the light.
Am I supposed to be impressed? I can do that too.
Morgan swings her hammer at the light, but it does nothing.
I like duck out of the way.
Francesca's going to cast light on her warhammer and hold it out and be like, ha, look.
light
Morgan just
swirls
gives you a
around.
disgusted look, like, ew, cleric.
I'm gonna like cover my head and like run away from the lights.
They're just dancing around. They're not really They're not harming you in any way. You don't know what's going on though.
Anyway, thought number one, thought number two. How do we get out of here?
You're the one with the fancy magic. You try something. And I'm just going to look
Francesca.
around.
Francesca, right as you
Mhm.
say, "How do we get out of here?" you hear a voice deep inside your thoughts. I can tell you how you can get out of here.
And who the fuck are you?
I have been watching you for quite some time.
Well, that's a little
You
bit
know
creepy.
who I am.
I don't think I do.
And no one, the other two can't see this, but this guy appears.
Oh, you're quite bright, I might say. You got some fancy looking wings there.
Do you recognize me, young one?
Does she? Like, she's trying to think back.
I am your chosen patron. I am Aziel, the god of light.
You're telling me I picked you?
Yes, you abide by my laws, and you live by my courage and blessing.
I don't remember agreeing to this.
But you do, and you're needed more than ever.
But you need me. No?
But you have chosen me, and I have chosen you in return.
Are you saying you're my boss?
The man that you see in front of you with the mask is your brother. His name is Arthurus, but he may not know it. You
She
are to
like
protect him and keep him safe, and help him find his true identity.
Are we just watching Francesca like speak to the air?
Yes, but everything that he's saying, you don't see her saying it, but Morgan sees her saying it.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, at this point, Morgan is trying to pin you down because that's a creep wearing a mask, and she suspects he has something to do with this darkness thing.
The darkness.
You're telling me that little tot out there is my brother. Brother, whatever, however you say it. I can't do this.
Ha!
Yes.
Beat an 8 athletics.
You are brother and sister, and you are brought here together. I cannot
Whoa.
tell you of what lies ahead, but you must figure out where you came from.
So you're my patron, you're saying?
Yes.
So what are you? You an angel or something?
I am the god of light, Aziel.
And what if I don't want to do this mission? I mean, naturally I protect
I
my
am
brother.
asking you to do this mission.
I like how we
Okay.
rolled the same number, but just.
Quick question. At this point, has she already made a deal and he's just revisiting, saying that she
Yeah.
needs... Okay.
So she already knows who her brother is. Like she knows
Yeah.
she has a brother named Arthurus, and she's looking for him, right?
Yeah, and he just told her right now that you are the brother.
Right, but I have no memory of this.
Yeah. And you can't know either.
Right, I'm not allowed to witness this.
Well, alright, boss. Took you long enough to ask for a favor returned. I suppose I feel so inclined at this time to agree to your terms.
Why did you bring me here? I'm shouting this at Eco as I pin him on the ground.
By the way, boss, do you know where we are?
That I cannot explain, because there are others of my same power that exist in this world.
Yeah.
But what I can do is offer you a way out, but it will cost you.
Well, he's saying cost me more in my eye. She's making a
Your eye
joke.
is exactly the answer.
Oh, fuck, fine, whatever. You're the boss man, you know.
When I free you, you are to do my bidding.
Right.
It's only in the good of my nature.
Right. Knowledge, truth, whatever, stuff like that.
And
Caroline.
with that, what?
She's like kind of dismissive, like, okay, yeah, sure.
With that, a huge mote of light just appears and starts swallowing up, pushing the darkness aside. It's almost like an explosion.
Ugh.
Hundreds of translucent colors fills your vision. You're blinded.
Ugh.
You feel your body get frozen.
Ugh.
You're jerked backwards and tugged downward into a spiraling abyss. Light is at the end.
Ugh.
It's not long until you're jolted awake.
Whenever she comes to, she's gonna like turn over and vomit and just be like, oh yeah, that felt so weird. Oh god, such a headache.
Meanwhile, I'm just standing up. I'm just pretty much beating up Iku. Like, get me out of here already! Put me back home, you masked weirdo!
Yes, I'm being attacked by an angry teenager.
You awake alone in your beds.
Ugh.
No memory of how you got there.
Separate hotel room? Same hotel room?
I mean, hopefully
Yes, in
I'm
different
back
rooms.
at home.
We're all in different rooms.
Yeah.
Hopefully
See
I'm
your
back at home.
Fucking headache.
You guys see, like, you see everything?
We're still on the
It's
previous
still on the
page.
other page.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Oh, it
still
did.
on.
I'm still with my god.
Yeah, you'll get in the
Oh,
habit.
dragon. Okay, there you go. You see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Darkness. Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Damn you, Azil. Is it Azazel or Azil?
Azazel.
Azazel.
How do you spell it?
Azeal.
Azazel.
Azael,
Yeah,
okay.
Azael.
Nice.
I want to say
Azael,
Zeal
Azael.
because Zealot, but yeah. Azael.
I like this.
And that is the god of light. Who has entrusted you, Francesca, doing his bidding and bringing good to the world.
Right.
So, sitting upright in my bed, I look around. I have no memory of how I got here.
Nope.
Is this mirror broken right here?
It actually is.
Is it supposed to be broken? Just making
Yeah.
sure.
It's just a
Okay.
doodad thing.
Okay.
I'm just like, yeah, it actually is. I didn't notice that when I put it down, but
Wait, so we
Pretend
have
it's not
no
broken.
memory. We have no
you don't
memory how
have-
we
you
got
don't
to
know how
this.
you got into these rooms.
So I think the first thing you two hear is like, "What the fuck just happened?
If we
Where
heard
am
it-
I?"
Francesca,
No, she's yelling this.
Yes.
you hear. Roll me a perception check.
She's yelling this out loud.
Oh wait. Perception. 15.
Yeah, you definitely hear like a slight muffled, "How did we get here?" in the next room.
She's gonna pound on the wall and be like, "Shut the fuck up, you little twat. Some of us was just waking up and got splitting headaches."
Okay, Morgan,
Oh my
roll me a
god!
Like fighting through the wall.
I mean, you guys can clearly hear each other, so you don't have to roll that. But yeah, you hear a very rich Scottish accent. Like,
I recognize it as
Yell
the
from
woman
the
from the
next
void. I'm like, "Fuck, you're here too." Did that mass creep send us here?
I'm just stepping out of my bedroom. Like I just hear fighting coming from the hallway.
roll me a perception check, Francesca.
Well, bam. 14.
You notice a smoking mass on the ground, small.
Wait, Donde. Here?
Yeah, just right in front of you and at your feet.
Alright. Shelley's gonna dip down and pick it up, pushing her long tailed hair out of the way as she stands back up.
You look at it and you can immediately tell that it's an eye patch, but it's been burnt badly and almost obliterated.
Hmm. Wait, did that come off her face or something?
It seems so.
I wonder. Did I have this on? Is this what Azil This is what Zale was talking about. I guess slip it over my right eye? She's just
I mean,
curious.
you can, but it's burnt out. Like this,
Ah.
the patch isn't there anymore. It's just like a hole, a burnt hole.
Yeah, whatever. She's gonna stuff it in her side little pocket black hole area.
Hmm.
You also notice. Oh wait, what?
Oh, I was gonna say with the fighting having like quieted down a little bit, I'm gonna step back inside my room and just like check the dresser and the chest here to see if there's anything to indicate how I may have ended up here.
The dresser has like regular clothes in it. You know, stuff that you don't usually wear. It seems like the person who put the stuff in this room just keeps it stocked regularly with items.
Is that a
nothing-
window?
Doesn't look like anything you're wearing. Yeah, it's a window.
I'm looking outside the windows. Like, is it the town I grew up in, or is it somewhere else entirely?
You don't recognize this city. It's,
And then everyone in the building just hears a resounding, "Fuck!"
Is there a pair of socks in this drawer?
Yeah. It's just a pair of old brown socks.
I'm gonna take a pair of socks.
Shut the fuck up, you twat!
Who's fucking yelling?
Okay, you going downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you over downstairs.
She like needs to get beer or coffee or something.
As soon as you step downstairs, the guy at the bar is like, "Hey, I recognize you.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah, you're a regular around here."
Oh, well, that I am. I just had a too many last night. Forgot what it was.
Come on, sit down, have a seat. I got the usual for you.
Oi, thanks, mate.
I am kicking down this door and running down the stairs, like
You
full
sound very
speed.
different today. You all right?
What do you mean by that?
Your voice. It's got a twinge to it. Oh, you guys are able to move through walls? Crap.
Sorry, I moved downstairs. My bad.
I know. I put
Like,
restrict movement on. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
I'm just bolting downstairs.
You guys are just fucking moving.
I am bolting it downstairs and outside.
Can you guys see like stuff that's like outside of the walls or no?
No.
Just some guards.
No.
You guys don't see like any tokens outside?
I see some guards. or
I
something.
only see these two guards at the table.
Yeah,
I
okay.
see nothing outside except for like those two guards. Oh, then move that way.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
one
I see
guard, the guy and
guards
the
right
dog.
here.
What?
Yeah.
I put dynamic. Hold on. I gotta check one thing real quick.
That's
I mean,
the
it's
only
not
thing.
really.
Oh, and a
It's not a
dog.
big deal, but I don't know what's the deal. Oh, I'll figure out later.
Did you
Yeah,
make
there's two
drawings
guys
on the dynamic lighting later?
No.
That's probably what it is. We can figure that out later.
Yeah, it's just caught me off guard. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah, I just look out the window before heading downstairs as well, but I'll be coming after this scene.
so yeah, you go. Bartender calls you over.
Wait, where's the
I mean-
table by myself?
Oh.
Or wherever. Do I need to be at the
Bartender's
bar?
like, "You're not gonna come sit down?"
I thought it was the same, but
You just kind
Hi.
of shrug. Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm already making my way outside. Like, where the fuck am I? What's going on?
it's been a long night.
Yeah, where's your friends at?
Which ones do you mean? Quite popular.
The
Yeah, it's just
fellow with
here.
the mask and the very gruff woman.
And
Or
just
girl.
There. Yeah, my brother is upstairs. I think he might be still sleeping off the festivities. Don't know about the other one. Don't rightly care.
Festivities. Guy doesn't really party. He drinks?
Can't say he does, but you need one side of a person, right?
I'm outside. What do I see? Like, I just bolted to the door.
You just see like, you know, like barns, like horse carriages, like people pulling up, you know, just to stable their horses, coming to the inn. You look out and you see like a bunch of other buildings. You're in a city, and it's actually it's pretty cloudy and dreary. To add to that,
Is there a little boy passing by the thing?
no little boy.
Is there a kid? Is there any kids like walking by? Some stuff.
Not that you can see. Not from there.
Damn, I want to be the school bully. Just grab the kid by the scruff. Just go.
Oh my god.
Where the fuck am I? I'm neutral
You can always
good.
try asking the people inside the inn. where you're at.
Yeah,
me.
but I wanted to be. I want to be the kid, the school bully. I'm neutral good. I do what I want.
Don't worry, you'll find some kids to bully. I'm pretty sure.
There's somebody around here.
And then
Olivia-
I open the door again, slam behind me, and just go. Where the fuck am I?
You're in a
What's going in your
fucking
head?
bloody pub! Shut up and show some respect!
Yeah, like all the patrons are just like, hey, like, what the fuck?
Quiet down.
And
You
the
are
bartender's
freaking
like-
out.
Bartender asks you franchise is like, what's gotten into you? You guys are acting pretty different today.
I don't know. I tried drinking water earlier today. Don't know that it did me well.
Does Zeke just sit at the bar? Just walk down at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna settle up on this corner, not really knowing who Francesca is.
I
brother.
point,
Why don't you come over
point
here?
at, I point at Iku to say, "You, the masked freak from the dream. Where are we?"
I just look over and I'm just like, oh my god, it's these two.
Olivia's gonna take a swig of her mug and ask the bartender, like, what news do you have? Ignoring the other two, because whatever.
News, a lot of stuff has happened, but nothing immediate.
Means
Why,
all
what
right's
you
in the
looking to
world,
figure
right?
out? What?
Oh, it just means that everything's alright in the world, right?
I wouldn't say everything's alright. The city has definitely seen better times.
Ah,
Kind of strange you're asking me about this stuff. You usually talk about, what you found on the street or in the markets. You never really told me anything about this. Asked me about the city.
I guess I just wanted to switch up the topic, yeah? Right, mate? She, like, raises her glass and he cheers.
Yeah, that's the spirit. He pours her and just fills it right back to the top.
Thanks, mate.
Good sport. So, what do you want to know about the city? There's a lot to know.
Well, I have my own version of context, but, just, if you've got any, leads on adventuring, or, there's nobody up to any good, what the locals are talking about, whatever.
Crime. Well, there's a lot of crime here, and plenty of it to go around. This inn's on the outskirts, so you're not going to see much of it out here. But in the
Okay.
city, it's a lot different.
What would you say is the worst part of the city?
Well, that's easy. It's the slums.
Naturally.
Slums have a lot of crime. 2 crime families right now.
Oh,
We're at each other's throats.
the 2 big
Pretty
rigs.
bad.
Can't say that
Ever
a favor.
since- Wait, what?
No, go ahead.
Ever since the king's son died, things have just gone downhill for the city in general.
Olivier, like, looks up and, like, does a cross symbol. I rest his soul.
He's a brave man, just young and incompetent, in my opinion, at least.
Comes with the age. They haven't lived long enough to learn anything. These families, not saying you had to pick a side, but certainly one is a little less evil than the other.
Well, you have the Alistair family, and they pretty much run the city. And then you have the Wolf. Not many people know what the Wolf is, but they say he's from a rival family. And, the stories go all different ways, but those are the 2. The Wolf operates outside of the city.
I see.
They're usually bandits.
They sound like a bunch of little boys that got nothing better to do than bullying them good civilians out there.
Alright, but we're at war. And that's what happens at war.
Ugh.
I've gone upstairs. I'm still freaking out, and I'm going through to see if my stuff is still up here. Like if it's not just me, they got teleported here magically, but all my shit.
I'm going to follow her back upstairs.
As
Alright.
she does, Frankie notice Iku going upstairs.
Yeah. I mean, the only Iku looks very different from everybody else in the bar. So you just see like this white masked and guy just go right back up the stairs. So yeah,
Okay.
you notice him.
As he's going upstairs, Frankie just like yells across the bar, "Brother, make sure you come back."
Iku,
Mm-hmm.
you don't hear anything.
No acknowledgement. I just continue walking.
I wonder if he's mad at me or something. He just keeps ignoring me.
Coming up the stairs, I'm gonna knock on Morgan's door whenever I get a chance.
I'm not gonna answer. I'm just still shuffling through like the chest or drawers of this room, seeing all my stuff is here.
I'm gonna press
Yeah.
my ear.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm
I
gonna
was
press
gonna say-
my ear against the wall to see if I hear movement in there.
Yeah, all of your stuff is here, for the most part. Roll me investigation or perception. Perception.
Investigation, because I actually
Or
have that
perception.
skill.
Roll either one. Whichever one's better. How about that?
And my investigation, which I rolled a 1.
You don't see anything. But yeah, all your stuff is here. Like all this, your tools, like everything that you last accounted for is in your bags. Your bags. What?
You guys, all you hear is some angry teenage grumbling.
You do notice though that your bag is just like perfectly symmetrical. Everything's in its pockets. It's the most organized you've ever seen it.
That is a lie. That should not be like that.
It's very organized. It's like as organized as a bag of stuff can get.
No, this is all wrong.
I'm gonna knock again a little harder this time on Morgan's door, and then say in her own voice, "Hey, who are you?"
I pick up my maul. I go to the door, open up, like, you better back the fuck off right now. I'm freaking out. I don't know where I am. It's not the town I grew up in. Right now is not a good fucking time.
And then I'm gonna say, "Who are you? I remember the dream too."
I've rolled intimidation. It's like,
Ooh.
I'm not fucking around right now.
Okay, let me roll insight against that. See how
Good God.
how much of a scaredy cat I am.
By the way, I never picked a second language. I'm just gonna make it something generic like Elvish
Yeah, back
Alright.
back the fuck off, little girl.
before we get too far.
Yeah, in fact,
I was like, I don't do
I'm
it.
unfazed, and in her own voice, I'm gonna say, be like, "You need to get a grip." Like,
Can I take a warning
calm-
swing at him?
Calm down, like, and I am going to try and roll intimidation against Morgan.
All right.
The
roll that.
timbre of your voice.
Natural.
Oh.
20.
Ooh.
Okay, so Morgan, you are visibly shaken by this man. Like he just.
Yeah, he's speaking in my
like-
voice.
Yeah, he's speaking in your voice. He's wearing a very intimidating mask, and he just like basically told you to fuck off. And you're just like, whoa, this guy means business.
That's good.
Can I
You're
take-
scary,
can I take-
mister.
Can I take a swing?
I just successfully intimidated you.
Yeah.
You don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to like.
You're probably
tempt
hiding
this
under
guy.
the
You
bed.
don't know what he's capable of. You just kind of like back off.
I'm tensing up, like hands on the wall though.
And I
Like,
say,
I have no flight or fight. It's just the fight or fight. No flight.
continuously or continuing to speak in her voice. I'm going to say, "We need to figure out what's going on here." And I guess at about this time, French.
I slammed the door shut in his face. I slammed the door in your face,
Okay, sure.
and I back up. Ready in case you jump in.
Do I have all of my belongings?
You didn't check. You just checked the drawers.
You know what I'm gonna
for some
do?
snacks.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to like. There's like a moment of silence, and then Morgan, you hear something being stuffed under the door, and it's just one of the cotton socks.
Like,
You
oh
took
my
a
god,
crap
this
in it.
guy's a.
It's like, what the fuck?
Like, in my mind, I'm going,
Goddamn.
this guy's a freak.
So wait, you're stuffing a cotton sock under the door?
I'm just stuffing one of the cotton socks under the door.
So, Morgan, you see, like, you see a shadow standing under the door crack, like the crack under the door, and you see just, like, this brown mass, like, just invade the room. Like, the small brown mass invade the room, and then the shadow leaves.
The wood kind of creaks as I step away.
This guy's a freak. I do.
Alright, so you're gonna go check your belongings?
Oh god.
You're now missing one brown sock.
Yeah, I'm down one sock. Was Francesca following me up the stairs?
I don't
No,
know.
she was just yelling after you to come back.
Oh, she was just yelling at me. Okay.
But you didn't hear her at all, so.
Yeah.
She's talking to the bartender.
Yeah, actually, I guess I'll go back downstairs then. There's no reason for me to go back to my room.
Alright. You're downstairs?
Okay. Let's see. Looking around this bar room. God, I'm so weird looking because I don't have my fucking mask of many faces yet. It's like this super high profile weirdo.
Francesca, like, waves him over.
I'm gonna walk over to this friendly stranger.
Alright. She
I
kind of
mean,
just
she shouts
the,
and calls people cunts and twats, but yeah, she's nice.
Hi, friendly stranger.
So you take a seat next to this red-haired woman, who looks to be
I just
pretty interested in you.
I sort of sit stiffly down, and then just like, as opposed to turning my neck, I just like turn my whole torso, like kind of inward to like face her slightly.
God, you're just turning up the freak dot to 11, aren't you?
I say, and what can I do for you?
Well, TV not to us. I just wanted to say, hey, we should get something to eat. Where are we? Figure shit out, you know.
Well, hey, it's
You
a
don't
pleasure
hear
to meet
anything
you.
she's saying.
Oh, I don't hear
What?
anything she's saying at all.
Yeah, so the way I'm just like out of you don't hear anything that she's saying.
Okay.
Are you
So
mad at me?
I say that, and there's like a ... and after a moment I say, well, would you like a drink?
You don't know who I am. Of course I do. Are you mad at me? You've been acting weird lately.
I'm sorry, but I have to say this.
Uh,
Every time Iku like does something, the first thing pops in my head is the Freakazoid theme song. I'm sorry.
Has do I hear anything she's saying? She asked
Yeah,
me if I'm
okay,
mad at-
so it's like when she said Arthurless, for instance, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear
Okay,
that whole
gotcha,
sentence.
gotcha.
But you definitely heard her offer you a drink. Or, I mean, yeah, keep going. I'll tell you whenever you don't
okay,
hear it.
Okay. Am I mad at you? No, we've only just met.
She burst out laughing. That's impossible. Are you drunk right now? Didn't even invite me.
Well, I could use a drink. Is there a mug here on the table?
Yeah, it's just a mug that's just full. Somebody was going to drink it, but it looks like they didn't.
Taking the mug, I just press it against the eyes of the mask, and it just like splashes into the eyes, and I'd like tilt my head back as I just like.
The bartender comes over to you and he's like, what are you doing?
Brother,
Hey,
have
freak,
you
it's-
gone daft?
And I like slam the mug down and can I belch as loudly as I can?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Roll me a performance check.
10.
Hey, Freakazoid, want to catch
So
the
it's like
ability?
it's kind of like a half-ass like and it's just like and the bartender's like okay.
Hey, Freakazoid, want to get a mint?
I'm just gonna be like,
I?
I'll have another of whatever this was, and get her another one of whatever she's having.
This is the first time I've seen you drink a beer, let alone put it through your eyeball socket, whatever that was.
I'm sorry. Have we met before?
Is everything alright, brother?
Are you talking about me? Have we met before?
Yes. I don't think I've ever met you, or you.
You're a regular here.
Looking
You
over
used to
at
see-
Francesca.
Oh, bad.
Or I was looking at both of them. I don't think I met you
Oh.
or you.
At this point,
Yeah.
Morgan comes down with all her bags
Brother, we're
packed.
from the same family. How do you not met me?
It's just like
You don't
silence.
hear. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just don't hear it.
This has to be suspicious to Francesca by now, right? Like,
Yeah,
he's
it's pretty
not responding
suspicious
to
he's not.
anything.
Yeah.
and
Or hard
You're
work.
ignoring
Yeah.
me.
Morgan already has all of her stuff packed. Like, she's carrying her maul on one hand, over her shoulder. The glaive's just attached to her back, and she's just starting to walk out the door.
Okay. As Francesca asks if I'm ignoring her, I just sort of like I hear that and I like kind of look over in surprise, and then quickly turn as this like busybody little kid like comes walking past,
This angsty teen.
angsty teen.
Bartender's gonna say like, yeah, you're both regulars, all three of you actually, and he looks in Morgan's direction.
Never
you
been here
sit at
before,
This
I
place
just-
every day, and
Nope,
order drinks,
nope.
except for you. Iku,
Hello.
you didn't really drink at all. You just watch the others drink and talk to them.
One, I don't drink. Two, I've never been here before. Three, which way is it to Mason Hill?
How long have you said we'd be
Mason
coming
Hill.
here?
That's miles away. That's far. That's in a whole different country, kingdom even.
Good to know. All right, I'm going to need some gold. All right, see you guys never again. Bye. And I'm out the door, like looking for a smith shop to work at for a bit.
What's up,
Bartender
little-
just shrugs, like,
Twat.
what the fuck is going on?
There's no any respect for elders. Hi, friend. How long would you say we've been coming here to your pub?
Oh,
I
damn,
can't quite remember the day.
about almost a year.
Right. Aye, year flies by.
You've actually been staying here for a while now. You had gold and you paid me in full for these rooms upstairs. I had to turn people away.
Well, that can't be right.
Just never gave them up.
I've never seen either of you before.
But you have.
Frankie like stares
Came
at
down
him.
here every night.
How do you not recognize me?
And I kind of turn and I say, why would I recognize you?
Oh snap!
Oh, now you're being cute. Oh, I see. You don't even recognize your own sister.
Let
Don't
me guess.
hear
He
any-
doesn't hear that. Yeah.
Not hearing that, I look at the bartender and I say, has she been quiet like this all day?
What the fuck? She's like muttering in the background.
This
He's
is
like-
the first time I've seen you talk like this. You
Alright.
usually don't say much, and now you have these crazy accents.
She's muttering in Elvish to herself, like, what the fuck is going on? This can't be right. What is this?
Have I received my beer yet?
Yeah, you have
Wait.
your beer.
I'm
It's
just
like
going
right
to
there.
like be
About
sipping
that
it
root
out of
We
my
all
eyes
drink
holes.
Did we all drink
Hey.
the Kool-Aid? Like,
Stop drinking it like that. This is the bar, damn it.
Like I'm not like spilling it. Assumably, I'm like.
I know.
just
It's just
pouring
like
it.
it's just weird. It's weird for this guy to see like this dude just pour an entire beer down his eye socket without spilling. Like that is crazy.
this is all fucking mental. I bet or not.
Oh my
Huh.
god.
Also, Azu, if you're in my brain, is it what's going on? I know you won't hear me, your stupid immortal self, and
You don't hear anything.
ah, damn
You
it!
don't hear.
Oi.
Hunter, you hear her say like Azel, like calling out, kind of like, but you just don't know what
Okay.
Azel is.
I make a note that she's speaking to someone named Azel.
Yeah.
And turning to her, I say, so you say you've never been here either?
I don't think it really matters much what I say now. Apparently, otherwise has been true. But this is the first time I'm remembering it, yeah?
Well, I ask because this is the first time I'm remembering this too.
Hmm.
Oh, that. Hold on. I accidentally deleted your tokens.
You can press Control Z, it should just pop back up.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if there's a bit of magic or something in this. You don't seem to remember who I am.
Question: am I being accosted because I'm a heavily armed youth just walking among the streets, unalone, or all alone?
No one really pays mind to you. I mean, you're just
looking to hurt somebody.
You're not. Yeah. They're not like. I mean, it's just they see shit all the time. This isn't like somebody carrying weapons isn't really like a big deal to them.
Yeah, but it's a kid just carrying
Well, you're
around a
17,
huge ass
you're not-
slave in a mall.
You're 17. You're like almost an adult. So like.
Yeah, but at the same
Yeah.
time, though, it's like someone's gonna stop me. Like town guard's gonna see that as a problem.
Well, they might. They might not. Who
This
knows?
was the good old days.
Man, I
Alright,
remember
well,
when you used to need a license.
Vigilante justice.
Stuff. Yeah, I remember when you needed to have a license to carry a weapon.
What were you guys doing in the bar?
I guess we were trying to figure out what was going on here, and Francesca was saying you don't really remember me, and I was like, why would I?
Yeah, you do not know like what this woman is, like what she knows about you.
I've
You don't.
never
Like,
seen
every
you
time
in
she
my
tries to see.
life.
Francesca's like watching him very carefully, trying very hard not to pout and very hard not to get upset.
You've also. Has she ever seen me drink out of my eyes?
No,
I don't think
she
so.
hasn't. This is
You've never seen me with this mask in general, right?
yeah, Tosh. I mean, Francesca. This is the first time seeing him dressed like this. You were only able to recognize him, like because of what he said.
Yeah. Why don't you take your mask off?
Oh. I don't think that's such a good idea.
Well, it can't be any uglier than what I've seen before. Where'd you get these clothes?
Trust me, it's my pretty side. These are. Well, it's easy enough to pick up leather scraps like these.
You never dressed like this before.
I don't know if I would hear that. We never really like pin down rules for what I do and don't hear.
Yeah.
Are any references to the past off limits?
No, so like she can be like, oh, you used to dress like this, and it's like fine.
But if
It's
she
like,
calls me brother or says my name, I don't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas, like, yeah, I'm your sister. You're like,
And I'll be like, I'm
Yeah.
quite certain I've never met you in my life.
Let's just say proper nouns, like from where they're from, like the city, like what they used to do, all that. Like
And
basically, like all that will fall upon deaf ears for
Okay.
Iku.
proper nouns and familial relations.
Yeah, but like how you used to dress is too vague.
Okay. I'll be like, yeah, I've never met you in my life.
there's something weird going on in this city.
There is something weird going on with this city. And with that little girl that stormed out of here so angrily.
Yeah, she can go fuck herself in the twat.
It's a harsh thing to say about a little girl.
If you can call her little, I think that's being a little generous on your part.
Oh, she is pretty brawny.
Let me tell you this then. Would you be alright with me accompanying you?
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, I've been tasked by my god to keep an eye on you, so I intend to do that, with or without your permission.
And I sort of like look over at the bartender with my mask and I say, "This is very forward and sudden."
Oh, that'd be gross.
You've got me. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm glad
Tell
you guys
them.
are getting friendly with each other.
Henry, how could you say that? It's my brother.
At this point, I'm going to say, get her another one of whatever she's drinking on me. Pardon me for just a moment. And I am
And
going
he
to...
fills up a glass and hands it off to Francesco.
I am going to stand up and walk out the front door.
Alright. Are you guys wanting to go out into the city?
Oi, where are you
Yeah.
going? Come back here.
I'm also not paying for my drinks.
Right,
Of course
Olivier is
not.
leaving with beer in
I
hand.
just
Totally
very
forgot.
casually up and leave.
Alright. You guys get up and leave.
Arturus, come back here.
I'm already a few good blocks away, just kind of getting my bearings of this town.
Right as you leave the door, you hear like scuffling feet, and you guys like, "Hey, aren't you guys gonna pay for those?"
Oh, shite, yeah. I got so caught up. What's the tab?
It's just silver each. That's it.
And I say, but wait though, the nice young
You
lady.
guys each have 10 gold and 10 silver, by the way.
And I
Just-
say, the nice young lady at the table near the stairs offered to pay for our drinks. She had bumped into me and spilled something on my leg here.
Oh, whatever. Here, just take these.
Which young lady is that?
I refer him to this lady over here in the corner near the stairs.
You are a liar.
Roll a persuasion. Roll a persuasion, please.
Would
I
this
don't-
be
Frankie-
Deception?
Frankie
Or
can't do
just,
that, I don't think.
You can do either. How about that? Either deception or persuasion, whichever one you feel
Okay, that's a
comfortable.
26.
Okay, you definitely. He's like, all right, I'll get on it. Thank
Wait,
you.
does Frankie know that he's lying, though?
Let's run. Both of us just run.
Roll insight. Roll insight, Francesco. See if he's on it.
Because Frankie
You
can't
don't really.
very well con a good person to pay for her shit. Like, she would totally normally be okay with that. But now since Azazel's active, she's probably not going to be able to do shady shit like that.
Do you know I'm lying?
Well, I'm
roll
about to roll insight.
Well, I did
Roll
just say
insight.
like, hey, run.
Natural 20, take that.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Plus,
so
you
you definitely know
So
that
26.
he never no one agreed to pay for those drinks. You're like, oh yeah, definitely we're running for a reason.
Okay, like run away.
She
So-
watches him the direction he goes, but turns back to the bartender and is like, here, take this. And like throws him the silver for the drinks.
Alright, so I'm guessing before the bartender makes his way to the woman.
Yeah, like if she knows he's
Yeah.
lying, she's gonna wait till he leaves
Alright,
before
so
she
you
calls him out.
just toss him 3 silver. I'm guessing, yeah, 3 silver. You just toss 3 silver, and he's like, thanks. And he walks back to the bar and continues.
That was good of you.
Thank you, Henry. I don't know if that's his name. She's just calling him that because she doesn't know his name because she can't remember.
Yeah.
Calls everyone Henry. She doesn't know
My
her
name's
name.
Butch, by the way.
Sorry, Butch. I forgot. I was thinking of your brother.
Oh wait,
My
you're
brother's
talking
name
about
is
the bar-
Greg.
You're talking
Yeah,
about
the
calling the
bartender.
bartender Henry? Is that what you said?
Yeah, she didn't know his name. Well, I mean, I guess she did know, but she
Uh.
couldn't remember, so.
Name's
Sir
Butch,
Paul.
by the way. He says, kind of just like in passing.
I know, Butch. I was just pulling your leg. Bye.
Seems to be like that all day, huh?
Oh,
And just goes back to washing glasses.
bye, Butch.
Butch got tired of us real fast.
Let's get tired of you guys real fast.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
that's
you guys
true.
are going into the city. Bring your tokens over there.
We built this city, built this city
Schmitty.
again, built the
And Tootsie Rolls?
Where's their other tokens? Okay, hold on. Didn't copy all of them for some reason.
I want to point
Tale of
out
Two
that,
Cities?
that Iku is not a particularly large fellow.
Yeah,
Is that a bridge?
In fact,
which one?
Frankie's
They're-
buffer.
Okay. So you are coming out of the Swift Rope Inn, which will go ahead.
Swift Rope?
Yep, the Swift Rope Inn. You never asked him the name, but that is the name of the inn you're in.
Wait, we were in an inn?
Yes. Yeah,
But now we're out the inn.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
we
are
woke up
in the
there.
city.
So we were in and out.
No,
Yeah, like your burger place.
we're
Yeah.
out of it.
Okay.
Alright.
So where?
So you're in the bottom left corner. You see everything all right?
Mm.
Yeah, I see everything.
What sort of things do we see in the vicinity here?
So it's a sprawling city. It's pretty big. There's a river that's kind of like, the only way to get across, it seems, is by ferries. They don't have any bridges because by the looks of it, there's a lot of commute. You see boats passing by every minute.
What about
going
this
out to
thing?
sea.
What about this large structure over here?
Where are you at, Jacob?
I'm still
you
over there, but I'm looking at way over. On the I'm still way zoomed out, but way over.
Oh, that. So
Yeah.
you look at it and it looks like a pretty aged arena. Looks like it hasn't seen much action in days, months.
This giant
even.
arc connecting these two points of land over the water.
That's a giant arc. It's looks to be like some symbolic sort of gateway.
I have no idea what town I'm in, and I hate it.
It's very dreary here. It's people seem to like not really talk to each other out on the streets. Like, you know, people bump into you occasionally, shoulder to shoulder. You know, it's
I'm grumbling.
Town scene has definitely seen better days.
This
I'm
is just
grumbling
my
and
kind of
definitely
weather.
yeah. I'm grumbling. I'm bitching about life right now, and I'm keeping my eyes open for blacksmiths that is hiring.
Yeah, I don't think you'll find it here. Wait, what?
No, I was gonna ask if Frankie heard the barkeep calling Iku by that name. Or does she still not know? Do they still not know each other's names? Anyone's names?
No
You
one
guys
knows my
introduce
name.
Each other by your names?
No one's asked each
Nope.
other. No. We
Yep,
just had a
you guys don't know
conversation
each other's
at the
names?
bar.
Yeah.
But I do know that she.
The bartender knows your names though. Bartender knows them, but you never asked them.
Yeah, the bartender called me Iku. I know that Morgan recognized me from the dream, and I recognize her.
Yeah.
But I don't know who she is. And then I have
Y'all
no
never
idea who
exchanged
Frankie
names.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you recognize me as the teenage girl that pinned you to the ground.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys don't know each other's names, but it's up to
but-
you.
So Frankie comes like trailing out of the bar, I guess.
Mm-hmm. She's just gonna follow you.
As
I'm already a few blocks ahead, just kind of an eye open, getting my bearings.
By the way, I was hoping that her eye would either remain like just pure white, the right one that's fucked up, or whatever Azil's symbol would be. It would be
You
like
don't
that.
you don't know what your eye looks like. I mean,
On her
when
eyeball.
you see through it, it's just a regular eyeball. Like, you know,
Mhm.
there's nothing different about your vision. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe Eco hasn't really said anything either, and neither has Morgan. And
Whoa.
no one in the bar has really mentioned it.
What does her eye look like to me?
You look at her eyeball and it looks like a normal human eye,
Oh, okay.
but you can tell her that it looks like a normal human eye. I mean, she
Hey,
doesn't know.
Like, what do I look like, disguised self? That
you
does
should
not
know
look
that
like
your eyes look normal.
Yeah, like, like, you know, just whatever you want to bring up, but that's what you see, Hunter.
Okay. Do I see the angry little teenager in the distance?
Yeah, you see Morgan just trotting angrily through the
Storming off.
streets. Yeah.
Can I tail her
Yeah.
in
Sure.
secret?
Roll me a stealth check. It's kind of like slipping from the shadows, shadow to shadow, just kind of staying behind people.
Da-da-da-da.
My bright white
you're
mask.
clumsily, like running into people. You're like, oh, sorry. Oh,
No, it's okay. I have a minus
you're
one
not
on my
doing a very
perception
good job
to
of
do
tailing,
this.
but
I got
Morgan's
an 11.
so far
Oh my
ahead.
God.
Yeah. Morgan's so far ahead that only if you got closer, she'd probably discover you. So you're just kind of like way behind there.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Francesca's gonna follow Iku.
All right.
Unless,
So
of
where
course,
you
she
going,
sees somebody hurt along the way, and then whatever.
Where are you going, Morgan?
Just kind of looking around town for a smith that's hiring.
You don't really see any smiths where you're at. You see just a lot of like, I guess say middle class homes, like, you know, just medium sized homes. You see a kid there, you see a few kids running down the street. but you don't see anything that's like shops.
Question:
Don't
how
see
cute are the
anything
kids?
They're just kids, like 5 and 6.
I pick
like,
I pick one of the I pick one of the 5-year-olds up by the scruff. Just go like, where am I? What town is this?
You try to grab. Roll me a grapple check.
I watched this with interest.
Now, they're too slippery for me.
I'm gonna contest that for the kid. Oh yeah, you like try to grab the scruff of his neck, but the kid's just too fast. He like runs out of your grasp and he's like, "What's your problem?" and just keeps running.
At this point, she's like has that kind of whole like, what is even going on face right now. Like, I don't understand what this is.
You notice that there's fairies. Like if you look towards the river, you see that there's some like fairies that.
Are there
seem to be taking
pixies?
People across it. No, like fairies as in boats.
Yeah, I
taking
know.
People across.
I know, that was the joke.
Smartass. Yeah.
I definitely start heading towards a boat. Like, I definitely want to get on a boat.
Yeah, there's right here. There's a that looks like there's a ferryman.
Right.
who's
Yeah.
taking money.
I'm waiting in line for the boat.
Okay. As we're tailing as we're tailing Morgan, I'm going to kind of like look over my shoulder and notice for the first time that Francesca is tailing me.
Like at this point, Morgan's main goal is earn some traveling money, and go home.
Okay, but you remember
So
the
you're
dream,
tailing?
and that's important.
Yeah.
Looking over at Francesca.
She does not like any fate that's forced upon her, so she's trying to ignore that dream.
Okay. Looking over at Francesca, I'm going to ask her, did you pay that bartender?
Oh, did I?
I'll say, why?
I don't know. In my line of work, it's not really allowed to do otherwise. Although, don't get me wrong, that's all I can ever think about, but...
And what line of work might you be in?
She kind of, like, holds her arms to the sides, showing off the shield and the hammer. Well, I'm a cleric. I do the holy work and the good Lord Azil's work. Spread Guinness on this earth.
Well, good on you. Good to have people like you around.
Yeah, it wasn't really much of a choice, but...
Question: how close are they to me and when they're having this conversation?
They're across the street. You're kind of like standing at the
Do
house.
I hear? Do we hear the loud Scottish
I
accent?
did get a 7 on my stealth check, and I am wearing
Yeah,
a
you
bright
can-
white mask.
Yeah, you can, out of the corner of your eye, Morgan, you can see, like, clearly it's the man you saw in the bar talking to the bright-haired young woman.
Alright, in that case, I yell from across the street, "Oh my god, just kiss already!"
Shut the fuck
guys
up, you
hear
bloody
that?
little child. This is my family. I can't kiss my family.
Can
We're not like them
Yeah.
British
can I
people.
throw a
Okay,
rock
so
at
Morgan-
Morgan?
You hear her say, like, I can't kiss a family, but Hunter, you hear nothing.
Can I throw a rock at her? Like, can I just pick
Uh,
up a little river stone and chuck it at her?
Yeah, if you guys want to, like, start out rough as the party, sure, throw a rock at her. Just throw a rock.
Can I use athletics to catch the rock?
You just throw, like, a small stone at her, and it, bounces harmlessly.
It's like,
Unless you're, like, trying to peg
no, I'm not trying to like hurt her. I'm just chucking a stone in her direction.
Can I use athletics to catch it?
her. Yeah, roll a performance.
Oh, she said athletics. 16.
Yeah, you just, like, catch it, like, it just lands in the palm of your hand, and then you just, like, drop it at your feet.
Huh.
It's like, I am not emotionally mature to deal with this right now.
Why are you so angry?
I woke up in a strange place away from home, like miles, kingdoms away from home.
You're such an angry person.
She woke up in a strange place, no memory of how she got there, miles and kingdoms away from her home.
I mean, I don't very well know where I am, but apparently I belong here.
You know, I don't rightly recall how I got here either. Where are we exactly?
You don't know? The
Whatever it is.
bartender offered to tell you about the town, but you kind of just shrugged him off.
We should have listened to that guy.
I know we've been here for a year, and I know there's war in families.
Alright, is there any 12-year-old kids by the docks?
I haven't been here for a
Nah.
year.
That's what the bartender said.
Roll me I don't know, just roll your perception to see if you see any children at the docks.
14.
I'm just
Nope,
saying,
don't see any
that's what
children.
Butch, the barkeeper, said.
Alright, in that case, I go to one of the towns like, hey, I woke up here and it's strange and I don't like it.
Go to one of the what?
I go to one of like the guys like fishing or messing with some of the nets by the dock.
The ferryman is standing like right next to you. In fact, it's this guy.
Is there like
This
one of
guy?
those street
Yeah,
kids with the callers of the messages and the
Oh,
mails?
town criers?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anybody where you're at. No town criers there.
Maybe we can go in the city.
Do you need?
Yeah,
I
you guys
guess
are like
you
on the
need
outskirts.
Yeah, I guess I just asked the ferryman like, I woke up, no memory of how we got here. What town is this?
Is this a joke?
Does this look like a joking face? And I give him my most serious face.
Well, if you must know, you're in Galen.
Never heard of it.
With the others, you know?
Never heard of Galen, but you're in here. How'd you find your way here if you'd never heard of this city?
Some freak in a mask, and I point over to Iku.
What?
Probably teleported me here.
Me?
I don't know. I don't know magic. All I know is that I had a dream. He was in it, and he's following me around like some kind of sick puppy, and it's a really annoying.
That's the second time she's mentioned this dream. And I look over at Francesca. Do you remember this dream?
Oh,
I've never been
Oh.
in the city.
I mostly remember talking to Asdale.
I've never seen him before last night and this morning, and he's just following me around like a sick puppy. It's really annoying, and honestly, that mask is creeping me out.
Well, your attitude's creeping me out. You're so disrespectful to a little wee one.
She's hormonal.
Listen, if you guys want to
Teen
fight,
juices.
you can take it over there. No fighting on my dock.
I'm not trying to fight. I'm trying to go home.
Where's your home?
Mason Hill. I already know it's kingdoms away. I'm trying to earn money.
Ha! Mason Hill. That's almost on the other side of the world.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to earn money for that.
That was a great
Yeah.
laugh.
Whatever amount of money, you're gonna need a lot to get back there.
Is there a smith in town looking to hire?
Oh yeah, we got smiths, but you got to get across the river here.
Can I get across the river? She's
Yeah, when
trying
the
her
boat
best to she's forcing a smile at this point.
When the boat gets back, sure.
How long is that gonna take?
Probably another minute. It's coming back
Oh.
right now, and you see
Oh.
a boat in the distance slowly making its way back up the river.
As we're walking through town, do we see anything that looks like an important building?
I don't think we're in town yet.
Yeah, you guys are on the outskirts. Like, the only thing that you saw that was kind of standoutish was, well, one, the inn you came from, but two,
The arc.
it's an old arena that's like
This thing up here?
often. No, it's this right here. It's like a very old arena that's kind of just hasn't been used in a while.
This over here?
You see where? No, you see where I'm pointing? Look at our characters and look this. You see my arrow?
I do not. Are you on the GM layer?
Oh, I'm on the tokens. Do you see it now?
Yes, I see it now. Okay,
Okay.
this old arena here. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like an old, decrepit arena. It hasn't seen any action.
Okay.
Where again?
Right here. That's the only thing you see. You look into town. I mean, you can see like other things in the distance, like the castle that's way up north. You can see that, and you can see a few like prominent houses. There's also a it looks like to be some sort of track that's off in the distance. That's pretty large. And then of course the docks, and then the big archway. Looks like some sort of symbolic. Doesn't look like you can climb up it. climb up it.
That sounds like a challenge.
And then this castle kind of like looms in the distance.
Yeah, and just like you'll know much more. You just got to get into the city.
Okay, right on. Let's ferry into town.
Yeah.
Well, ferry arrives, and the guy holds out a hand. He's like, that'll be 2 gold from each of you.
How about I give you 2 gold, 1 each for us, me and him?
No, 2 gold from each of you.
He's got my ticket. I'm just an unaccompanied minor.
Well, you see, I left my wallet at home today.
I don't care. 2 gold from each of you, or else you don't ride.
I glare at this guy and like grumble of putting 2 gold in his hand.
Yeah.
All right, and he
yeah,
lets you on.
I'll give him 2 gold.
Yeah, I kind of have to.
God damn it.
The guy kind of grins, and he's like, huh,
Seems a little steep.
well,
We're
when
not
you're
even
falling on
getting
hard
that far.
times, steep is the only way up. And he's like, welcome to Galen. And he just like kind of pushes the boat off with 1 foot as you guys start heading across.
And then, like, under her breath in Elvish, Francesca mutters to herself, like, I hope he chokes on the food that he buys that with.
Yeah, this guy, you look at this guy and he seems to be pretty well off, you know. And he
Hard
seems to be a
times,
capable fighter too.
You say hard times. Yeah, I.
Is
Sure.
Morgan wearing any interesting items or trinkets?
Morgan?
I guess like her main choice of attire is when she's out in public. It's probably the leather apron that she wears. She's wearing a leather apron over her clothes.
Okay. I'm mostly interested in her remembering the dream. I just remember Francesca sort of like sitting there doing nothing.
She was talking to her own god. You little girl, you. What's your name?
I'm just straight up ignoring the weirdo who was talking to herself earlier.
Don't make me smack you with the shield. You be
Oh,
respectful
well,
to your
well,
elders.
You saw what was going on. I just saw her standing by herself.
I didn't see the god, so.
We kind of have yet to see her like swing her hammer, so as far as we know, she's just like an angry little person.
Yeah.
Fine. You don't want to give me your name. I'll just continue to call you cunt number 1.
It
And
isn't
is he-
long
and
before
is he
you guys
cut-
reach
yeah.
the shore.
You know, and I say, is
Yeah,
he cut
for
number 2? Or is that you?
Oh, definitely. I'm cunt 0 alpha and omega.
On the other side, you see a man dressed similarly to the man you just paid.
That guy says you're supposed to give us 2 gold when we get off.
No, you guys were supposed to give him the gold. I mean, you guys did give him the gold, the other guy.
Yeah, the guy on the
So,
boat.
there's another ferryman on this side who's just like,
Is there a way to
kind
get
of like perceives you.
like? Is he also like well off, like well dressed and
Yeah,
whatnot?
they're both dressed almost the same. Like they identical helmets, weapons, everything. Like they're the same.
Is there a place to get easy coin around here?
Easy coin. Well, it depends on what your choice of easy or your meaning of easy is. You could always try and find a profession, or you could do it like some of the more smarter folks here.
And what do the smart ones do?
Sell tickets to the people who try to get to and from work all day.
You can use your imagination of what's smart, or what the smarter folks do.
Can I roll insight on this
It's
guy?
not necessarily not necessarily virtuous.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Sure. What are you trying
I
to
like
figure
some
out?
like if this guy's on the up and up. I rolled a nat 20 minus 1.
Up and up. What does up and up mean?
Like, is
he's
he-
on the level?
Yeah.
On the level.
Like, is he actively selling inflated tickets on purpose to Make him to fill his own pockets and
Like,
whatnot.
is he doing sketchy
Okay.
shit?
Alright, you rolled 19 insight, or is that a nat 20?
It's a nat 20, but my wisdom.
Okay.
So
So you definitely know that these tickets are like inflated crazily. Like, 2 gold is a pretty ridiculous asking price for a ferry ride
Yeah.
across. Especially you would be. That's the only way to get across this river, really.
Does it look like you could swim across?
No, the current's too heavy. The ferry itself is a series of ropes that are connected to either shoreline, and the boat is like kind of pushed along them using a winch system. So,
I wonder if how far across is the river? Does it look?
well, in game, it's about. I mean, it's longer than 20 feet, but it's probably like realistically, it's probably like 50 feet across, 60 feet across.
So this
Whoa.
man's extorting people.
yeah, these
That looks
guys are
like
these guys are highwaymen,
From what you can understand,
but on the
there's
water.
no other way to cross this river, and because they have control over the, let's say, market of bringing people across, they can fix the price of whatever they want.
So
I'm seeing this as a challenge, and I'm going to accept that challenge.
What's
Do
the
it.
challenge?
right this local wrong.
Right the local wrong, yeah.
So you're going to fight them?
Oh no, no, not going to straight up fight them. Like how well does how well built does Francesca look?
Francesca, she's pretty stout. She the way she carries herself, like you can see that she's a pretty decent fighter.
If everyone's
And-
suffering so hard, why are you charging so much? Shouldn't it be free for the people? She asked the guy.
You gotta get what you want to live by.
And look at
And I
how
want to
Iku
live
is-
like a king amongst men.
Yeah,
and
but-
I-
This is the way to do it.
Fucking guy. God damn it.
yeah, and I look at Niku, I'm like, all right, see you need, fill a need. I get it. Simple logic.
It's not my
Uh,
fault. People want to be honorable. Honor
so
doesn't get you killed.
I look down at Morgan and I say, "You want to make some quick cash?"
You talking to ferryman?
I'm talking to Morgan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a way. And I start walking off to like some of the local, like carpentry places and blacksmith. Like
Oh,
I'm going to those.
I was gonna rob
um,
this guy, but that works too.
All right.
No, you're gonna be our PR. I hate you, but you have a way of words. I hate
All
to
right.
say
So
it.
you're gonna look for blacksmiths, Morgan.
And carpenters.
All right. Roll me a perception. Let's see what-
Ugh, perception. I hate perception.
I tell you what, you hand over your bag of gold, and I'm gonna be reporting you to the authorities.
That's a 5 perception. And I roll watch happens if I roll investigation.
You don't see
Fucking
anything,
11.
Morgan.
Can
You
I?
don't see anything in your immediate vicinity that resembles like shops or blacksmiths. These are like similar houses, middle class houses, but they seem to be a bit better, like a lot less crowded.
All right, I asked the ferryman, which way is it to all the shops and whatnot?
All the shops. You go up north. There's a marketplace. Just follow this road. Make sure you stay to the right. There's a mountain range, a small mountain. It's dividing this between the slums. I wouldn't go to the slums if I were you. You don't look like you could handle it.
All right, at this point, since he said he openly challenged me. He openly challenged me. I have them all in one hand, and I take it. And I want to do non-lethal. I just want to point this out.
Oh God. What are you?
He openly challenged me. Does a 13 hit him?
All right.
13 damage. What the fuck?
Okay, so you
No,
are
this guy.
attacking this guy essentially, right? You said non-lethal, but you're still like attacking.
Oh yeah, I'm essentially trying to bust his leg.
him.
Like whack him. I'm
So-
whacking him in the foot.
You
Come on.
swing your hammer and it just barely misses him. He manages to just like sidestep it right as the hammer comes around. And
I try to
he
aim at his
looks at
foot.
you, kind of surprised and disgusted, and just whistles like a quick whistle, like, and all of a sudden, 3 more guys wearing the same stuff show up. As soon as I can get them onto this layer.
Oh god. And is Francesca threatening the ferryman still?
I wasn't threatening him.
I-
I'm just saying he should do
I
good.
mean,
Okay, I thought you were saying hand over a bag of gold.
I'm saying, why don't you, so that I don't have to report you to the authorities? Because it seems like what they're doing is legal.
Oh yeah. Can I help her with that?
yeah, sure, but I mean,
But a
Morgan just like swung on this guy.
Fight's breaking out over.
He openly challenged me, so
Okay, well I don't have any of my spells yet, but like let's fucking get it.
Spider Lass causing trouble again.
You,
Morgan's-
Hunter, I mean, Iku, you notice that you don't have any of your stuff with you, besides what weapons are on you. You kind of just like left it all back at the
Oh
end.
my god, I just have my sock.
That's all you got. Like, if you had your weapons, like, yeah, everything you left back at the end. So like you're basically, I mean, I'll say you have your weapon, like your sickle, but you don't have like any of your other stuff. You don't have your bags offhand.
yeah, I say 4 against 1. That seems unfair for you.
We got more. If you're willing to actually bring this to fruition, it's up to you. You can walk away now, or you can die fighting in these streets.
Can can I throw my hands in the air and say?
I surrender.
Actually, no. I don't throw my hands up in the air. I just sort of like subtly call out in a woman's voice. No, please. She's just a child.
You like throw your voice? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. And this is, what is this? Like, what check is this?
This is act.
This would probably be performance to just throw my voice.
Performance. All right, roll a performance.
Hey.
It's pretty good. All right, so like out of like the corner here, well, tell me where you want to project this. Where do you want to project this?
I guess I'm projecting my voice as if it's kind of coming from like maybe over here somewhere.
All right. Yeah, you hear like stop, stop, like the other two. Stop! This is a kid. Please don't. She's just a child. And the guys just kind of look in the direction, and then the ferryman's like, "What?"
No, and I had like, seriously though, you guys are ganging up on a kid. You guys must either be really weak or really, cowardly for that to happen.
The ferryman kind of just like walks up and he's like, "You pulled your weapon out, and you swung it on me. This is something that I couldn't let go. You want to be treated like an adult. You'll be treated like an adult.
Oh shit.
You keep your weapons to yourself, and we'll get along fine. Now, walk away, or we can end this."
You first. And you know what? I'm going to roll to
Like,
intimidate.
okay.
Like, I'm not even backing down.
Roll,
Okay.
roll to intimidate.
Like, I'm not even close to backing down. I'm just like, bring it, bitch. 15.
15. Nope, he doesn't buy it.
God damn it.
It's like, move along, or else we'll get more of us.
Alright, do I walk away from the dent I left in the fucking ground?
This kid is
Do
crazy.
you walk away?
No, question, when I swung the my maul, did I make a dent in the ground?
Sure. You made you just missed, and it made a small little indentation in the ground.
I point to the dent and I just walk off, flipping it off.
The ferryman looks down at the dent and he sees just a small hole in the ground, just like it doesn't look any different from the ground around it.
There's a dent in the ground where I hit it with a hammer.
And he
So
looks
am I.
at you, and he looks at Iko and Francesca, and is like, "You keep her out of trouble. She'll find
I
out that
don't
the
need-
city isn't some.
I don't need their help.
The city isn't something to take for granted. Take care now."
It's also not something to take from the people.
And they disperse.
Jesus Christ, Jacob, you fucking get yourself killed. Like right off the bat. Bunch of watchmen just drop you because they're all mafia gang men.
Here's the thing though. It's like if I beat them in initiative, I would have taken two of those guys out in one round.
Yeah.
I didn't even have the power swing. I just was like wham wham. Thank you. I know. I went wham bam.
Is this like a market district?
The market district is up north, he said. You can always ask a guard if you can find one, for more directions, but from what they told you, it was up north to the right.
I go to the left, towards the slum.
Okay, Jacob's
North to
going
the
left
right.
towards the slums.
I'm going to the market.
Following Iku.
How bad these people are. These people. I ducked a ferryman.
Wait, where?
I go to the. I ducked a ferryman. Just walk back to the right. I just want to get the general reaction from the crowd.
Okay, there's the slums right here.
Up top here?
Yeah, you see the word slums?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, so I just get up close and I just want to hear general reaction from the crowd. I ducked a ferryman.
Everyone's really poor and their clothes are tattered, and they see this woman come up, or this girl come up, and she just yells real loud, "I decked the ferryman!" And
general
you
reaction?
hear
Are they
only
cheering?
a perception check, Jacob. Roll me a
Like,
perception check.
is there a claps? Is that one guy in the back
No,
going,
roll me a
"Woo,
perception
yeah"?
check. Roll me a
Alright.
perception check.
That is a 5. Perception's not my best ability.
You just hear like someone go like, "Ah," like they don't care. Like, "Ah." these guys-
Fine.
These people, from the looks of it, are very miserable. Like, they're
Alright.
poor.
Cheer
Poor
up, people.
people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to make your lives better, and I head back
So,
to my place.
so I guess she's headed maybe towards the market district, and I got Frankie with
Yeah.
me. So looking at Frankie, I sort of like pat myself down. I'm going, I left everything back at the end. You need anything from around here?
Well, yeah, potions never hurts and, little things like that. I would be, much inclined to see if there's a town crier or any news we can gather. Don't know too much already.
Might be able to do something about that. Is there like is there a potion shop or something around here?
So you look up the street and you look down the street. You can see that there's a lot more people up this way. If you can see my arrow, there's a lot more people up this way. You look down, it's more about houses.
Okay,
So-
yeah, I want to have I'm looking for maybe a cloth stall or something like that.
And right as you walk into this area, you can see shops galore. There's all kinds of places, especially you see a large fountain and there's a bunch of booths, various booths for food, clothing. You look over to your left and you see a blacksmith over to your left, and you see what looks to be a shop with a bunch of parchment. You don't know exactly what that's for, but
I see a blacksmith shop.
yeah, to your left, the green roof right
Can
there.
I go to
ahead
the
and-
blacksmith shop?
Yeah, sure.
So wait, Francesca just follows.
So, blacksmith.
Is Francesca's wearing any particular armor, or is there a weapon of quality or anything like that? Anything
Should have
noteworthy?
scale mail on, but
Damn, I'm lagging.
Okay.
Alright, so what?
So approaching the blacksmith shop, I'm looking for like the master blacksmith.
It doesn't take you long to find him. He's just he's one of the two people. His apprentice, it looks like, is working on some flux, and he's just hammering away at a sword. It's not a very big shop. You see a bunch of like weapons just on a rack, like lined up, and they look good.
Looking around, how am I gonna do this? I say, good sir, you're in luck. Just like as I sort of like approach him, and I sort of like wave my arms, and I say, you are. You see, I happen to know a famous blacksmith by the name of Morgan.
How do you know my name?
A famous.
I thought you had told us your name. Did you not?
I have not. I have
Okay.
not.
Okay. Then in that case, I say I happen to know a famous blacksmith, known by the name of Rafalia.
Rafalia, you say? I've never heard of that man.
It's no man at all, but a young lady, a prodigy.
Ha! A woman blacksmith.
And I
really
say,
now.
And I say, I know. And I, I gesture
Francesca
towards.
frowns in the background, starts tapping her foot.
I
Gives a little,
gesture towards Francesca's armor, and I say, she's only a youngling, and she assembled every scale of this scale mail armor here.
A child made that. Ha! That's impressive. And we're going to meet this child.
Yeah, do I make it to that part of town at this point?
I mean, were you going in this direction?
Yeah, I'm walking back down towards that way.
Okay, you find yourself like in the same place they were, shops all around. It doesn't take you long to spot Francesca and Iku talking to this burly blacksmith.
I instantly walk away from the store and just try to find a carpenter. Someone that works with a bunch of wood.
You're looking around, you don't really see much. I mean, you could try asking somebody, but there's nothing here that looks like a carpenter store.
Ask, like, is there a place I go to work with a bunch of wood?
You just ask a random person that, yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, there's a lumber mill up north part of the city.
That to go through
the docks.
Oh, okay, docks. I don't have to go through the long with that. All right. Yeah,
and they point. It's like, yeah, just go down the road near the track, and you'll see it. It's right next to the docks. They work with the shipwrights, so it's not hard to miss.
All right, good. I just need a small boat. That's it.
All right, and he like I mean, I'll ping where it's at. It's like right here.
All right. Yeah, no, she just needs to get some nails.
All right. Back at the blacksmith.
Yeah. So meanwhile, I'm telling this blacksmith, the great Rufala, what was it, Rufalia, was passing through this town and was going to grace one of the local blacksmiths with a display of her fine work. Would you, sir, be interested in such an opportunity?
An opportunity?
Is there another blacksmith? Or is that the...
To learn from a good blacksmith? Certainly. This is my craft. This is my life.
This would no doubt be an event of great repute. I could likely whip up a crowd for you.
Is there another blacksmith around, or is that the only store, the only one in town?
No, that's the only blacksmith. It looks like. I mean,
like
you can search more.
Yeah, I'm looking more to like desperately finding another place that's not that one specific.
So you already went and bought your nails?
No, I need to buy. If I can't buy the nails, I'm just going to make the nail sell.
Well, yeah, but there's a shipwright, or there's a lumber mill with a shipwright that's like over by the docks that sells like all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, but I feel like that personal touch make my own.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. Yeah, you don't see another blacksmith. The only one is where Iku and Francesca are at.
All right.
Francesca? I was down there with the...
Underneath
yeah,
you?
she's following me.
I give up. I kind of slump over to this like, hey, can I borrow your forge for a bit? I just need to make some nails.
And I say, by the gods, it's her! There she is!
Okay, listen up, you masked freak. Stop following me around. I'm looking for another blacksmith. Find it.
The blacksmith just like turns. He's like, "Oh, is this her?"
And I turn and I sort of shout out, everyone, come quickly! You're about to witness a miracle.
I
You see,
turn to
like,
the
a
shop.
few
I turn to the
passersby just,
shopkeeper. Like,
stop. And
what did this masked idiot tell?
He's just like, he told me a lot about you. He told me that you're the best blacksmith.
Lies. I learned it. I learned everything from my dad. Way back in Mason Hill. I'm just trying to earn money.
Your dad must have been legendary, because I'm talking to a prodigy right now.
No, all
And
I did was rescue bandits. That's all
I-
I did. I just need to make some nails to get home. Make some nails. Make a small raft. Ferry people for a few coppers or ferry people across the river for a silver apiece.
Please,
And then
please show me how you built this woman's armor over here. And he points towards Francesca.
Can I hype up a crowd and try and make some commotion?
Well, yeah, you like while they're talking, like Iku's just like pumping the crowd up. There's people like stopping to like look into the blacksmith shop, and then there's like people gathering at the window, like what's going on here? And
Like how much?
Someone's like, oh,
How much is it? How much do I have to pay you just to make some nails?
Meanwhile, Francesca's like watching silently because she knows none of this is true, but she doesn't want to say anything yet.
How much do I have to pay you just to make some nails? That's all I need. Nails. And I'll make myself.
I want to see you make nails. I want to see you make armor and swords. What are nails for?
Are there like a couple
To make a
daggers on the
boat.
table I can like pocket during all this chaos?
Yeah, there's like some iron daggers, like steel daggers here and there.
Like, I didn't make.
Come on, Les.
I didn't make your armor. You got that from your church or something, I think.
Just humor the man.
He's just.
You're
roll
a
a persuasion check, Connor.
you're a good
Just,
blacksmith,
keep
aren't you?
this thing going.
to hype the crowd.
Yeah, and either that or performance. It's up to you. Either that or performance.
At disadvantage because I'm saying no, I'm not this
Whoa.
person.
The crowd's kind of getting like, they're standing around. They're not cheering or anything. They're just standing around, like waiting for something to happen. But you've got their attention.
You want to see something I made? Here, and I put down like the first hand axe I'd ever. Like that's something I made. I made it when I was 12. Now can I just make some fucking nail?
The guy looked at the hand axe, and it's not like it's something that he could have made.
Can I
Yeah.
like, can I like start
It's like-
shifting
it's like-
out of this scene? Like,
Yeah, he looks at the hand axe and he's like, "You made this?"
When I was 12, can I just make some nails?
yeah,
This-
I'm like at the back.
I
of the
could have made
crowd.
this.
But could
It's
you
hand
done
axe,
it when
you
What
you
is
know.
were
extravagant? Is this the best you got? Like, make something for me now. I'll pay you. Teach me
No,
your
I-
ways.
No, okay. I
You're
just need
getting
some
hit.
nails, I just need some nails so I can. Right, how much do I have to pay you to ignore everything what this guy said?
Pay me nothing. I want your knowledge.
I think you should indulge the man. I think it'd be quite entertaining.
You know, I look over at the sword the kid's making. What kind of sword is it?
Kids make.
I thought the kid was making a sword. Is that
Oh,
apprentice?
you mean his apprentice? His apprentice is
Yeah.
working on like flux. Like he's just like gathering supplies. He's not working on anything. Like
Oh.
it's just
like
shit
I
work.
just need to make some nails, and I need to go to make a boat to make cheaper prices to put the ferryman out of business because they're rotten thieves that are just trying to ruin the townsfolk out of their money. That's all I need.
So you don't want to make a sword. I understand.
No, I don't want to make a sword. No, just nails to make a ship.
You want nails? I got a whole barrel of them over there. They're for hinges, but they'll work fine for whatever you're building.
Like As soon as I said I'm not making the sword, this guy's attitude just changed dramatic.
Yeah, he's pretty disappointed that you
Make-
wouldn't indulge him.
Well, like, I don't want all the hype. I just want to make some nails to get on a ship.
I just
The
want
build
At
a
this
ship.
time, he's gonna turn around and look at Iku.
No,
and-
I'm not there anymore.
Oh, you're gone?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's okay. So
like-
he's gonna turn around and he's like, Iku's gone and the crowd is like dispersing, and he's just like really like his day is ruined.
Yeah, I don't know who that masked idiot is. He's been following me around. And honestly, I just don't. I'm trying to go home to Mason Hill, and that's it.
Frankie would have
Trying to make-
followed Iku.
Yeah,
Just trying to make some money.
we got out of there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make some money to get a car, get a wagon and a horse, and just go home. That's all I'm doing.
It'll be a silver for those nails. Just take however many you need.
Hey, you know, he probably took some stuff too because of bullshit he was found.
Who took
Right?
some stuff?
The masked idiot. Probably.
He looks
don't know what
around. He doesn't see anything that's missing. He's like, I would have noticed something if you took it.
I don't know why you would just accuse me of thievery like that.
Do you know this man?
Absolutely not.
What's your name?
Morgan.
Huh. Said your name was something different.
Yeah, he has no idea what my name is, and don't tell him my name if he comes back, and ignore his existence. He does.
You're a very
I have
strange
no idea.
woman. But
I'm 17 years old, and I have no idea how I got here.
It sounds like a bad bar story.
All right.
17 years old. I have no
You got your
idea how I
nails.
got-
No,
is there
I
anything else you need?
I just need I
Sweetheart,
prefer to
do you
make
need
the nails
help?
myself. I'm not questioning your work.
You'd
I
rather
just
make them yourself.
I feel like for what I'm doing, the effort of making the nails won't be
All
worth
right.
it. So
I've got some iron ingots over there. Make me some nails. I want to see how you do this.
where are your
You can
molds?
use my shop. What?
Where are your molds?
There, he just like opens up a cupboard. He's like, "Oh yeah, here's the molds," and you know, just like some typical floor
yeah.
molds.
I pull out my smithing tools from my bag because of course I have those. Like I just have my own tools. I put on my leather apron, and I just go fucking work on these things.
Roll me a performance check. Just,
And performance.
like as you're making.
But I'm
these
proficient with
nails.
these. I'm
Yeah, I
proficient
know.
at these.
I know you're proficient. It's not how you. It's not based on your. It's not for your success. It's just like there's a guy watching you. He wants to be entertained. So.
That's a 12.
Yeah, it's just typical nails that you're making. Nothing too
Yeah.
spectacular. It's
Like,
just like
nice sturdy nails.
like
The
you can see that there's like he has respect for you that like you're 17 and you know how to smith. Like it's a pretty big
Yeah.
deal.
yeah,
like
I learned
that
everything. I learned
know
everything
this.
from my dad. So well, I have no idea if he's freaking out right now because I'm not there to help him with the shop. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, so you're just making these nails and he's just watching. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing it right.
Are you guys hiring? Because after the ferry thing is going to be a small thing. Ferryman out of business. Are you guys hiring? Because I'm
Ferryman?
going to. Yeah.
Listen, those ferrymen, we just mind our own business, all right? They're not
So you
the type
choose
of
not-
people you want to like pick a fight with.
I almost knocked one out. He had to call 3 of his buddies just to back him up
Yeah.
against me.
There's more where that came from. It's something. These are people you don't want to pick a fight with. Just pay the price and move on. It's not worth losing your life over.
I fought entire bands to save my dad, so I'm good.
You know, these are no ordinary bandits. Trust me.
And your king or duke or lord or whatever is not doing anything to stop them.
King is very busy. We're at a war. We don't have time to deal with these criminals.
So if Frankie and I are headed off, I would like to see if I can find some sort of like, not really a high profile potion shop, but just like a potion shop somewhere.
Oh, there was a potion shop, like right here. I saw like just out of the corner of your eyes when you were looking around earlier.
Okay. Are there any nearby fires like for cooking or anything like that?
At the fountain where the market, like all the booths are,
Mm-hmm.
there's like cooking fires, and blacksmith shop has a fire, but like
Could I?
there's like open fires by the things where people are just cooking over them and stuff.
So could I grab like a burning stick and like try and sneakily just like kind of go around to the back of the potion shop and just like put it on the corner or something like that?
God, you are the worst.
Jesus fuck. Okay, roll me stealth because you're gonna be like trying to like snatch this up.
I'm trying to do this subtly if possible. Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly, you're about as subtle as a bag of nickels.
So I like toss the stick down and I like look around.
Yeah, there's some guards.
What are you
So you gotta
trying
be
to
careful
do?
about the guards. They're just chilling.
Are they coming this way? Did they see?
No. They're just like there. They're just there.
Okay.
But it's-
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to do this like somewhat like without being seen.
You failed, Bunnabone.
So yeah, so the stuff would be like right here, like the booths. Like the guards are just like watching to make sure. Hey, go, you're breathing. You're like
Sorry.
the guards will be like the fires will be like right here. You can try to find another one, but like the open fires,
Oh
the
shit.
stuff in it.
Okay, that's where they would be.
What are you trying to do?
Change of plans. I'm gonna say we're gonna get you one of those potions, and I just pick up a stone off the ground,
Are you gonna throw it at the window?
and he says, or I say, I used to do this when back in my younger years. And,
You remember your younger
Would
years?
Frankie know what he's talking about?
Yeah, you know what he's talking about. You know that he's Arthas and used to be a rogue.
Yeah.
So hold on. You know your younger years, but you don't know your own sister.
Yeah.
I don't remember any part of her affiliation. Yeah.
Yeah. He just
Oh
knows
my
he
God,
used
it's a
to be-
freaking- if you guys
association,
look-
rather.
It's like the Adventure Zone, only you're not a lich and strapped in an umbrella.
So I say, here's how this is gonna work.
Oh, I know how this works.
Okay. Just get ready, and when I throw the rock, that's your distraction.
Okay. But no, really though, what is she supposed to do?
So
She knows, but I don't know.
So I'm going to try and throw the rock from an angle at which the shop owner can't see it come in, but there's like a crash somewhere behind them. And the moment they turn their head to like look at the crash, that's your chance to like swipe a potion.
I don't know if she can steal.
Oh, can you not do that?
Well, I don't know. That's not really very good, is it?
Well, we'll find out. in the
I
moment.
guess. Yeah, you're right. Try it.
So I'm like, all right, you ready?
Oi.
And so I try and like kind of sneakily like chuck a rock into this shop and like make it crash somewhere like in the back of the shop.
Am I supposed to creep around to the front? Yeah, she's gonna creep around to the front. And get ready to like tip in and grab something and get the fuck out. Waiting for the cue.
Ready, go.
Gosh.
Go. I throw the rock with all my might. All my athletic
Roll
might.
athletics. Roll athletics.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so the rock
bounces
sails
almost
wide and just flies over the roofs and never to be seen again.
Frankie turns and glares. You can bet on
You
the
somehow
that.
make it. You somehow throw the rock at the blacksmith shop, and I just
You want-
deflect it with the hammer.
You want me to throw the rock?
I like how
Notice
you
you
rolled a
guys standing
crit fail.
behind you.
Good
I
day
like how you
there.
rolled a crit fail and a crit.
I didn't roll anything.
Yeah, that was pretty bad
When-
luck.
He's looking at both of you and just like, hi,
I would say, well,
Good day.
how are you?
hello there, sir. Welcome.
What are you
Fair.
guys, what are you guys doing right here? What are you about to do?
What aren't we about to do?
I'm just enjoying.
We have the world of possibilities at our wake.
I hope you're not getting into any trouble.
I work in the name of Azazel. We do nothing but good.
Nothing but good.
You know, just
noticed
much like you,
It's a
sir.
pretty nice mask you got there, son.
Thank you. Was in a horrible fire accident as a child.
Francesca's just like nodding.
How many nails have I made at this point?
I've seen you around before. Aren't you with another woman?
Francesca kind of like dips a shoulder. What are you talking about me?
No. I mean, there's another woman here. She's very, very gruff and carries herself like a fighter.
Yeah, how many nails have I made at this point?
Thanks back.
She was with you. I've seen you around town a lot.
We stay at the
Swift
inn
Road,
there.
right?
Aye, that's correct.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Swift Rope. It's pretty
thought that's-
good spot.
Yeah, I thought I remember seeing you there. What was your name again?
My name is Isaiah.
We do a fine job in the
Isaiah
city,
Cromwell.
Isaiah.
What?
You do a good job in the city.
Is this guy the shop owner?
Is
No,
he a
he's
guard?
not. No, he's not a guard. He
Who
doesn't
is
look
he?
like a guard. He's just apparently he's familiar with you. He knows all three of you.
Do I have enough nails for my boat?
You notice that this man has a mask as well.
Hmm.
And it's made of like some gold brownish material. It's metal. No, you're not muted, Jacob. What are you trying to say, Jacob? I'm sorry.
Do I have enough nails for my boat?
Yeah, sure, you're done. The blacksmith, he commends you. He's like, oh, you know how to smith, all right.
Yeah, if my whole thing like for the cheaper ferry pans out, do you have any hirings here? Because I still might need some extra money. I don't know how much I'm going to.
You want to work here as my
For a bit.
apprentice?
No, as like an extra pair of hands.
This place is pretty small. It gets cooped even with my apprentice over there. I'll see what I can do.
I'll look over the apprentice. Like, how well is he handling himself?
It's just doing the work he's supposed to do. Like, nothing like he's not clumsy.
All right. Like, if you can, it'd be great because that's literally my only skill.
Oh, certainly. Blacksmith in need is my friend.
All right, and I walk out with the nails. Do I see Iku and Francesca getting accosted?
Yeah, you see them. You see him
Right.
talking to this man who has a cane and a brownish gold mask.
All right, I yell out as loud as I can. Hey, freak and the drunk lady! I need your help with the boat.
Turn and look at him. Look at this
I don't think I'm quite drunk proper.
Yeah. Isaiah seems really confused. He's like, a boat? What do you need a boat for?
Building a boat for the fair. Building a boat for the river.
All in the name of good.
You guys don't want to pay. I see. That's very smart.
No, we just think it's unjust that they're taking over something that affects the small men. Like all belongs to us
Justice
all.
is something that
Does this guy
falls
look
on
like
deaf.
one of them?
On one of who?
Does this guy look like one of the watchmen?
Nope.
Or
He
ferryman?
looks very different. Okay, so you look up and down, and he seems to be pretty well off. Like, you see a lot of like jewels on him, and He's wearing a mask that has like long dreads that come out of the back of it, and like he's wearing kind of half plate armor, and you see what looks to be some like scrolls that are hanging from his waist with writing that you don't recognize.
Interesting.
Like this guy just came out of the blue and started talking to you, and he says that he knows who you are. He knows all of your names. And he's
How-
seen you at the Swift Rope Bend before.
How goes your work, Isaiah?
Isaiah what? Wait, what'd you say?
How goes his work?
How goes his work? You're asking him?
Mm-hmm.
Work has been fair. Do a lot of investigating in the city.
Must be tough.
Yeah, well, when somebody doesn't do it, you gotta step in. The guards have their hands full.
What was it again you're investigating? Maybe we could help.
Well, there's been a lot of disappearances, and I'm trying to find out who's behind it. And I figure it's just the gangs killing people. They run a big racket here, especially those Alistairs. They're the worst.
Aye, fuck 'em.
The Alistairs. Who are they?
They're a crime
Oh,
family. Pretty large, and they control most of the commerce in the city. The guards can't do much. They operate using guerrilla tactics, and the worst part is they're in a feud right now with another crime group that's outside of the city walls that looks to extort people traveling.
Bloody right messages.
There's a lot of murder going on. I'm trying to figure out why.
Well, may the light shine in these dark times.
But I like your enthusiasm on that boat. A lot of people don't like the current racket with all the ferrying and whatnot. Building
Why
your own
doesn't-
boat would probably draw a lot of negative attention, though.
Do the
But
ferrymen
then-
work for the Alistairs?
Why can't we
You're
just
asking
build a
us-
bridge?
You're asking, okay, you're asking why the ferrymen, are they working for the Alistairs?
Are they working for the Alistairs?
Are you asking that in character, or are you asking me?
Asking that in character.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Those are Alistair men, alright.
Do you think we could build the bridge? We
Well,
get all the people to band together? To prove that this family doesn't control everything.
they have tried building a bridge. But the last time I remember, it was demolished and attacked by the Alistairs. So they don't even bother building one.
But if we know they're just going to attack it again, maybe we can plan for it. Throw them a surprise.
You're talking about defending from hundreds of men, virtually. It's a lot.
Not a very smart woman, but I figure there's a way.
There's a way. We just have
She
to
has
get
high
to that.
wisdom, though.
We gotta find the source of these murderers and find a way to root out these families. Possibly
Oi.
finding a peace between them and the rival gangs to start out with.
Oi, you're right. You can do that, and I'll work for multiple alternate solutions. See if we can't keep our ear to the ground for you.
You do that.
Where can we find you if we need to run into you again?
Well, I like to go to the Swift Rope, and it's a good place to relax. And of course, my home, which is on the shorefront. And he like points in this direction,
Okay.
and like he's like it's a pretty tall house, and it's kind of standing alone, tucked into the hillside there. And I'll go ahead and just shit. No, that's not. There you go. Isaiah's house.
You did right, meow.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's not far up the river. Can't miss it.
Ah, good,
But-
good.
Yeah, you can reach me at the end. I might come there later.
Of course. Be safe in your work.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble. Or you stay out of trouble, I'm not southern. Okay. He just makes his way on back down the road, and he is gone.
Okay, that's where Isaiah is. So the ferrymen work for the Allisters, and the Allisters are a crime family.
And
You
I
are at
almost,
war with
and I
Fool.
pretty much almost squashed the foot of a gangster.
And you're trying
Which-
to build an entire boat.
Oh, not like a small raft to carry a few people at a time.
Okay, a raft. Gotcha.
Like it will be paddle based, and I'm putting in all the effort myself.
So
So
are
I need
you-
Francesca.
Are you guys
No,
building the
paddle.
raft to get back to the end without having to pay, or are you like trying to leave altogether?
We should just. I mean, I guess we
No.
should just steal a boat, right?
Oh, I'm not stealing a boat. No, I'm putting in the effort, make a raft to go 2 and 4 without paying, and also to help out the people, kids and elderly, ride free, charge them a silver a trip. If that's too expensive, people, I'll lower it down to a few coppers, because I know these times are trying and people don't have that much money.
If they got 2 gold, they got however many silvers.
Yeah, but at the same time, sometimes they can't afford the 2 gold thing.
Well, true,
Or-
but then they could probably afford the 2 silvers.
Yeah, but what if you needed that 2 gold? Yeah, a silver, not just 1, not 2.
Oh, well, whatever.
Well, I mean, 2 silvers to get to and from, but 4 gold is a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
Which is why
Yeah, we don't have the poisons now.
which is why I'm building the raft to help along with that. So I need Iku to drum up business and Francesca to help me paddle the raft back and forth.
Sure, could probably make that happen.
Yeah,
I mean, my character is a con man after all.
yeah.
Did y'all want to do anything else tonight? It's almost 4 a.m.
Can't throw
Yeah.
rocks.
Yeah, no more throwing rocks.
Yeah, you know, those tricks work a lot better when you have prestidigitation.
They do.
You don't have to rely on skill checks.
So yeah, no, I'm just going to the shipwright. I'm like, can you guys help me build a raft? I brought my own nails, and I put the nails on the counter.
Oh, you
Francesca
got a
looks
shipwright?
like
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the shipwright. Like, what? As I pass this track, is there any like signs and posters around it?
You pass the track, and it looks like it was used for some animal to like race around the perimeter of it. Like you can see inside of it, and there's like tiered seats, and you can just see like looks like lanes. There was some. They used to race some sort of animal here. Don't know what.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. All right,
All
but
right.
no, then definitely head to the shipwright then. Just saying, I brought my own nails. Can you help me? Can you help me build a raft?
So you go to the shipwright, and you're like, well, what do you tell him?
Like, I want a raft. I brought my own nails, and I placed the
Okay.
bag in.
Like you want to build a raft.
Yes.
All right. Where are you going with this raft?
Across the river. Back.
So you're one of those. Well,
I'm seeing a need and I'm filling a need.
I understand completely, but if you ever get shaken down,
Do you know
you
anyone
won't
who
say
lives on the
anything about
outskirts?
us, right?
Do you know anyone who lives on the outskirts who's running just low on cash? Do
Well,
you live on
got
the outskirts?
Oh, I live here. I
Well,
live upstairs,
start telling
actually.
people that Morgan is going, that the outsider Morgan is building a raft to start faring kids,
Hey, I'm sure
kids
you
and elderly
don't.
free for silver
Sure
and
you
everyone
don't
else for
wanna- What?
silver apiece to go across the river.
Yeah. Well, he just says like, "Hey, I'm sure you shouldn't be telling everybody about this. Those Alisters catch word of what you're doing. they're gonna come after you. I would just keep it to yourself.
You do realize it took 4 of them to try to intimidate me? Try?
He looks up and down, and he's just like, you know, you're a 17-year-old girl, like, talking about taking on 4 of them, and he's like, yeah, listen, if it's in your best interest, like, for what's in your best interest, you keep this to yourself. Don't even mention that we built this for you.
Got it. I just need the materials. I mean,
He's like, yeah, 2 silver, and I'll get you a whole stack of lumber. You can build your
it's
raft.
just like smithing, but with wood instead of steel.
Yeah, whatever you say. Just, here, take it.
Yeah, I hand him 2 silver and just start working on. I just start working on the raft.
Okay, cool.
And he says, like, whatever you do, you didn't get any of this stuff from us, and you never talked to us.
Yeah, I understand. Those guys, those ferrymen are jerks.
And he's like, have a good day, miss.
And that's what I spend the rest of my day doing, just building this fucking raft. And there's about 6 people,
you'll
or
be
10
using your
kids.
smith tools, so just like,
I'm using a hammer from the smith.
yeah, how about roll for success. You probably won't get this done in a day, but we'll see.
So,
And I will spend the rest of the day just like exploring town, looking for notable places, people, etc.
alright, so strength check because Doi. Would it be a strength check?
Yeah, you're using your strength to shape this wood together and build a
21.
raft. Yeah, that's 1 success. I'll just say that you're over halfway done. If you spend the rest of the day doing this, you'll be finished with it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, what were you doing, Hunter?
I was just gonna say I was gonna spend the rest of the evening just like carousing and looking for notable places or people.
Alright. And I assume Francesca's gonna follow you?
Yeah, she's gonna be watching the people in the crowd and pondering why her brother doesn't remember, like, why he's acting the way he is.
It's very troubling.
It is, like, I want to try to be
know
calm,
why.
but what the fuck's going on?
You don't even know why he's not responding either. It's just
Yeah.
ignoring. Like, every time... I mean, you can piece together that every time you bring up something about him being your brother, he just ignores you.
Yeah,
So
but I
it's
think
very
I think it's like where she's starting to notice it, and then it's like, wait a minute, and then she's just gonna start testing it, and be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, how do we fix this?
Alright, so where do you guys want to go in the city?
Oh, if I can, I'm spending the rest of, like, I'm
Oh
sleeping
yeah, I
in
know
my
you're
raft.
Jacob's all good. And the other two.
I
Potions for sure.
am getting pretty tuckered out. Would we be cool with calling it sometime soon here?
Yeah, at the end of the day, you guys can go back to the inn or go
Okay.
wherever.
Yeah.
No,
session.
like, I find them, I hunt them down, like, get on my raft.
Yeah, where do you want to set up the raft? And I'll set that up for you.
I set, like, I have to get in the water first, so
Yeah.
I'll set up the raft.
How much would 3 healing potions be, you think?
Let's see. So far, the only ferryman area is, like, right here. By the
Where?
inn. By the Swift Rope Inn that I know of.
Okay.
So I'll set it
Yeah.
up right. Like, is this another ferryman outpost right here?
Where? Ping it?
Where the other ship is in this little divot?
No. That's just like a regular dock. Somebody has their personal boat there.
Alright, yeah. I'll put my raft right over here in this area.
Alright, you build your raft, and you just slide
call
it
it-
halfway
yeah.
into the water.
Yeah, I call it the SS Cheaper Ride.
SS Cheaper Ride. Go ahead and give that its name.
Okay.
The name will probably change in the future, but it's just quick advertising.
This is the
Alright.
this is the spot right here.
Yep.
That's the
Well,
raft.
it's gonna be docked on this side over here because that's where we're heading anyway.
shit in the night.
Yeah, essentially.
So you build a raft, and you just explore the city, and
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
Just getting myself familiar with this city, try and find like where the shady spots are, where the houses are, or what all the districts are.
I'm going to need Francesca's help to ferry people across.
So are you guys coming back to the inn?
Yeah, using my raft.
How much would 3 health potions be, you think?
3 health potions, about for 3, 6 silver.
And how much would a handful of candy cost?
Oh, that's like 1 copper, 2 copper. Candy, like
Okay, I'm just gonna
candy's pretty
use.
cheap. Food
I'm
is
gonna
pretty cheap.
do a silver worth of candy, and then use the 6 silver for the 3 health potions.
All right. Guy just like, yeah. Here's some potions. He's like, hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Yes, leaves, and then meets them back at the ferry
Yeah.
boat to help. She got everything she needed.
You guys know Morgan's going to do a full Batman now, right?
Do it. Go get him, killer.
Yeah, I'm going to go full. I'm going to pull full Batman like later games now. You know, it's tough actually playing this kind of character after playing Leontay for so long and trying to get into a different mindset.
It's like an aggressive go-getter mindset.
Yeah, like she's seeing a need, which is like people need these easier rides to go back and forth from, and she's filling that need. Like kids and elderly people will ride for free. Everyone else has to pay a silver.
That's very noble.
She's also filling a need for herself in that she needs the money to buy a cart and a horse and go home.
Francesca probably would help you with that raft thing, because it'd be for the good of the people.
Yeah,
It's part of her MO.
and Nika's just there to talk.
Yeah, look, I got a 24 to throw a sales pitch.
So you guys are gonna like try and advertise to who? Who you advertising to?
But people right here in the outskirts, really. Who?
Okay,
whose
so you're not
jobs are-
advertising yet. You're preparing
It's
to.
like word of
Oh, yeah.
mouth. Like,
Yeah, word of mouth.
So where are you guys all at in the city right now?
Oh,
you guys
we're-
all on the
yeah,
raft?
Convening at the boat.
This is a high-profile thing that we're doing. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
very
yeah.
high profile.
we were directly warned against exactly this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either they can get burned or wrecked, or they're gonna come at us in the night. Something.
Yeah.
And try and break our legs.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
no.
you guys all
We're-
get on the raft. Or are you advertising now, or are you gonna do this?
Oh
later?
no! Like we're gonna start with people at the Swift Rope Inn.
Okay. So you
And
get
then,
on the
like, have-
raft. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you're gonna do what?
And we're gonna have the people at the Swift Rope Inn who across the thing more often. Across the river more often to spread word.
Yeah. If you want, spread word. Do all you can.
I'm not going to yet, I guess. Probably better to play it
Yeah.
safe.
Where'd your character go, Jimmy?
I'm under 100.
I moved Hunter. I don't see him. You deleted him, I think.
No, I'm right here. I'm right here.
No, I
No,
see.
you deleted. Oh, there you go. That's weird. Okay. So you guys just take the ferry back, and you're walking back to the end, correct?
Mhm.
That says cheaper ride. Yeah.
Okay. So you take the ferry
I'm
back.
walking. I'm walking a good distance away from.
Alright, so you're walking ahead, and you're the first person to see it, but you see a bunch of guards surrounding what looks to be a body. Has been brutally, just brutalized completely. Just, like, holy shit, that body is murdered as fuck.
Like,
What's
what
this
are
all
the
about?
what do the wounds look like?
You don't know from that distance. The guards are all investigating. They're all investigating the body.
What happened, dear? What's this about?
You go up to the guards and you ask them, like, stand back, miss. There's a murder, and this is just not any ordinary murder. This is one of the royal guards who was just killed. We're trying to look for the perpetrator.
What's the Royal Guard doing all the way out here?
We don't know.
How did
They have life
die?
outside of protecting the king, obviously. Move along now.
She walks away.
Yeah, I scoot around them.
Looking a little bit closer at the body, you see it's just been bludgeoned. Like somebody hit him over the head, but like they hit him hard, like his brains out and everything.
Oh my god, I have my maul out. And
Right, I have a warhammer
there's no
as
blood
well.
on it though. Yeah, but there's no blood on it though.
Same.
You could have
Yeah,
washed it
you-
off.
Now, these guys are just eyeing you as you like shimmy past, and like and you can see on their face like they're kind of in panic. Like supposedly this is one of the king's personal guards that was just killed.
I just
I have
wanted
no-
all of the King's guards out there. Like, shouldn't they be at the palace?
Yeah.
Where's the
Oh.
king? Like,
Yeah, you know, I have no personal
Rotate,
beef
yeah.
with the king. Yeah, I have no personal beef with the king. Aside from he's busy and he has no time to take care of his town, of this town. But I get that he's busy with this whole turf war thing that's going on. So, I get it.
Yeah, it's a pretty gruesome death.
Yeah.
I guess Frankie will like say some sort of like God prayer or whatever under her breath, kind of.
Francesca mutters a prayer from her god of light to, guess give him safe passage to the afterlife. Pretty good notion.
Yeah, I just sort of like shudder and grimace as I look at the grisly scene and walk past.
Yeah, you notice that the man is pretty big. It's a pretty big guy to die from this. Like he's much larger than the guards around him. Like, there's a reason that he was picked to be a royal guard.
Okay.
I'm walking past. Like, does the ferryman on this side see me just walk past?
Yeah, I mean, he sees a lot of people in the streets. They're kind of just looking. The ferrymen are always like on their toes. They're always looking around.
Yeah. I flip him off as I walk to the.
The ferryman just pays you no mind. Just shakes his head from side to side.
So he's not questioning how I got to
He
got back
pays you
over.
mind, but yeah, he's just like shakes his head. What?
He's not questioning how the hell I got back without paying the fee.
No, not really.
All right. I mean, she'd probably swim it if she had to, but that's also stupid.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of ferrymen out there too. He's probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have easily used another ferry, but
Yeah.
you haven't checked to see if there were more. All right, so you guys all go back to the inn, or what's going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think for now, yeah.
All right, so you guys head all the way back. Shit, you guys head all the way back to the Swift Road.
All right. And do y'all want to call it here for the night?
Uh,
It is 4:05.
Yeah.
we got some good shit done today.